Okay, let's dive right in. It really feels like we're smack in the middle of a major tech revolution, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. One of those moments people will look back on.
Definitely. And right at the front, leading the charge, reshaping pretty much everything, it's artificial intelligence, AI.
Yeah, it's true. AI isn't just some, futuristic idea anymore. It's actually shed that science fiction skin.
Right.
It's properly embedded in our world now. And it's not just changing how we live day to day. It's rapidly, profoundly reshaping the global economy.
And, if you've been watching this unfold and maybe wondering, okay, where are the real opportunities here, the material we've been digging into? Well, it paints a pretty clear picture.
Hmm.
So this deep dive is really all about unpacking why AI presents such a compelling investment opportunity based entirely on what these sources are telling us.
Exactly. And our look through this material, it shows that AI's influence, it goes way beyond the usual examples people think of.
Like self-driving cars or voice assistants.
Yeah, like those. It's actually more fundamental.
Yeah.
An underlying technology, kind of the digital engine maybe,
Yeah.
driving these massive systemic shifts across, almost every industry you can imagine.
And that's where it gets really fascinating. When you look at the specifics highlighted in the sources, take healthcare, for instance. We're seeing AI speed up drug discovery, make diagnostic imaging like X-rays and scans much more accurate.
Uh-huh.
And even paving the way for genuinely personalized treatment plans based on, heaps of complex data. That's not just making things a bit faster.
No, it's potentially life-changing stuff.
Yeah.
And it just ripples out from there.
Right.
In finance, AI is the engine behind incredibly complex algorithmic trading strategies. We're talking trades in milliseconds.
Wow.
And sophisticated systems spotting fraud almost instantly. Plus, tools giving people personalized financial advice.
And manufacturing, too.
Oh yeah, manufacturing floors are getting smarter. AI-powered robotics doing complex tasks. And this idea of predictive maintenance.
Okay, what's that exactly?
Well, it's using data and AI to predict when a machine is about to fail before it actually breaks down. Imagine the cost savings there.
Huge. Avoids downtime, costly repairs.
Precisely. And then think about logistics, advanced robots sorting packages, managing warehouses.
Or even entertainment, right? Like how streaming services know exactly what movie I want to watch next.
That's AI working behind the scenes.
Mm.
And personalized marketing.
Yeah.
AI pushes that to a whole new level of targeting individuals. It was basically impossible before.
So the key takeaway from the material here seems to be this isn't just some new tech feature. It's a fundamental change in how businesses actually operate and create value.
Yes. And this is the critical point the sources really hammer home. Fundamental change on this scale always creates significant opportunity. It shifts where value lies, builds entirely new markets, completely redefines efficiency.
Okay, so if that's the impact, what's actually fueling this AI revolution? What makes it all tick?
Rodol, the material points consistently to one thing: data.
Data. Right.
We are just generating unbelievable amounts of data every second, from our phones, smart speakers, watches, every online click, sensors, in factories, in cities. It's everywhere.
An absolute flood of information.
Exactly.
Right.
And honestly, without AI, most of that data is just noise. It's too much to handle.
Uh-huh.
AI is the engine that takes this ocean of raw information
Yeah.
and transforms it into something incredibly powerful: actionable intelligence.
Actionable. That feels like the key word there.
It really is. The
Wow.
companies that are set up for, potentially exponential growth, according to these sources, they're the ones who've mastered collecting, processing, and crucially, leveraging all this data using AI.
How so?
Well, AI algorithms can spot patterns humans would never see. They can make incredibly accurate predictions. They can automate complex decisions,
Well,
all at a speed and scale that's just beyond us.
so it becomes a massive competitive advantage.
It's described as the ultimate competitive advantage in the modern economy, really. Turning data into insights, automating tasks that unlocks huge efficiency gains, and sparks innovation.
Okay, so this all sounds pretty compelling. If you're listening and thinking, right, how could I actually participate in this trend? Run! The good news, highlighted in the material, is that because AI's impact is so broad,
Yeah.
there are diverse ways to think about investment. It's not just betting on one or two huge tech companies.
That's a key point. The sources actually break down the landscape into 4 distinct categories, which is helpful.
Okay, what are they?
So first up, you've got AI infrastructure and hardware. Think of this as the foundational layer.
The building blocks?
Exactly. The company's building the actual muscle for AI. Powerful chips, GPUs, specialized AI processors, the things needed to train these really complex AI models, and also the cloud infrastructure, the massive data centers where these models live and run.
People sometimes call these the picks and shovels of the AI gold rush, right? Providing the essential tools.
That's a great analogy, yeah. They provide the fundamental tools everyone else needs. So that's one category.
Okay, number one, what's next?
Next is AI software and platforms. This category is about the businesses creating the core AI software itself. Machine learning platforms, AI development tools. Basically the software that lets other companies build their own AI solutions without starting completely from scratch.
Got it. So infrastructure first, then the software tools. What's the third?
The third is where you see AI more directly. The sources call this AI applications and solutions. These are the companies integrating AI right into their products and services that people or businesses use.
Can you give some examples?
Sure. Think about AI-powered cybersecurity tools that detect threats differently, or those generative AI tools creating text, images, the ones making headlines recently.
Right, I've seen those.
Or going back to what we mentioned earlier, those advanced robots in warehouses and logistics. That falls in here too.
Okay, so that's infrastructure, software platforms, and applications. What's the fourth?
The final piece, and it's essential according to the sources, is data companies.
Ah, back to data.
Exactly. These are the businesses that specialize in collecting, cleaning, curating, and providing the absolutely massive, high-quality data sets that AI models need to learn and improve.
Because the AI is only as good as the data it's trained on.
Precisely. AI learns from data, so having access to the right kind, the right quality, and enough of it, that's critical. So these data companies play a vital role.
It's really striking how these four areas cover the whole spectrum, isn't it? From the deep down components right up to the final products people use.
It is. It shows different ways to potentially gain exposure to this whole AI theme.
But one thing the material seems very clear on is that this isn't about, quick wins or short-term speculation.
No, not at all. It's consistently framed as a long-term transformation. What we're seeing now, it's really just the beginning.
Just scratching the surface.
You could say that. As technology itself advances, AI's capabilities will just keep expanding, and that will unlock even more disruptive innovations, create totally new market opportunities, some we probably can't even properly imagine today.
The sources point to some pretty exciting future areas, don't they? Things with huge potential down the line.
They do. Think about personalized medicine. We touched on it. But imagine it evolving to where treatments are hyper-tailored, truly specific to your unique genetic makeup.
Wow, that would be a fundamental shift in healthcare.
Absolutely. Or autonomous systems. We think cars, but the potential is far broader. Autonomous delivery fleets, drones.
Smart agriculture, maybe?
Exactly. Sophisticated systems optimizing every single square foot of farmland, even pushing boundaries in really complex areas like space exploration. The potential applications. They seem limited mainly by imagination and, again, data.
And one other area mentioned is accelerating scientific discovery itself.
Yes. AI is already helping researchers tackle incredibly complex problems in fields like material science, physics, climate modeling, finding patterns and solutions at speeds that were just unthinkable before.
So the long-term growth potential in companies driving those kinds of breakthroughs could be substantial.
That's the implication.
Yeah.
So when you put it all together, the case made in the source material is pretty powerful.
Which is?
That investing in AI, whether it's the infrastructure, the platforms, the applications, or the data, it's seen as investing in the future of innovation itself. Productivity.
Yeah.
Economic value creation.
It's about potentially benefiting from what's described as maybe the most transformative technology of our time.
That's the argument presented, yes.
Now, it's really important we add the context the material provides here. While all this potential is immense,
Yes, crucial point.
all investment involves risk.
Yeah.
That's stated very clearly. The sheer scale of AI's potential impact, how pervasive it's becoming, that makes a compelling argument for sure, but it's absolutely essential to do your homework.
Definitely. Understand the specific companies you might be looking at. What technology are they actually building? What markets are they serving? Who are their competitors?
Due diligence.
Absolutely. And the sources also suggest you're considering talking to a financial advisor to really understand how any potential AI-related investments fit within your own personal financial situation, your goals, and your tolerance for risk.
That makes sense. Standard investing advice, but particularly relevant given the hype around AI sometimes.
Right. It's about making informed decisions.
So just to sort of circle back, We've seen how AI is presented as this fundamental force changing industries, fueled by massive amounts of data,
Uh-huh.
offering quite diverse ways to think about investment from the hardware up to the specific solutions.
And with a future potential, that seems, well, pretty staggering.
It's a vision presented by this material that highlights not just a cool tech trend, but potentially a foundational reshaping of how the world actually works.
A really profound shift.
And, given this immense potential, we've explored this ability to accelerate scientific breakthroughs, create hyper-personalized solutions in medicine and beyond. It really does make you stop and think, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What truly fundamental challenges, maybe problems we currently think are impossible or just incredibly hard to solve? What might AI help us overcome next? Something to really mull over.